I feel for my guys. I've got to do a better job. I got to get us playing better because we are close, but we're not playing good enough. I think we've been ahead in this stretch of either 5 losses, 6 losses in a row. We've been ahead in the second half, I think, in all of them, and or within a point or so. And we're having trouble sustaining some of the things we're trying to do, and we got to get better. We got to get a little bit more mentally tough, but I think our guys are trying, and I think that all we can do is keep working at it, and that's all I ask them to do, and hopefully they'll continue to do that, and we'll get better because there's still a lot to play for this year, and we just got to continue to do what we're doing. I really was pleased with our rebounding. I was pleased. They scored so much in the point last Thursday that we really are in the paint that we really tried to take the paint away, and we just didn't have enough quite activity after we got it out of the paint, getting out the shooters, and just letting Purchase get his feet underneath him to start the game was really I thought critical. That we he and Stansbury are the two we were not supposed to be given any room to out there, and Purchase was just, especially in transition. And the second thing, I just felt like the turnovers, although 16 is not a huge number, but 22 points off those turnovers, and it's just kind of the story of our team a little bit right now. We make a mistake like a turnover, and it's like the end of the world. It doesn't have to be. We can get back and get a stop and not let it hurt us. And yet 22 points off of those turnovers is, I think, the difference in the ball game.
I thought Tim played pretty well, pretty dogged for a guy who hadn't been playing for a long time.
Yeah, I thought Timmy gave us great minutes. 28 minutes was a lot of minutes for him coming back. But showed signs of the Timidile that he was before the injury. Defensively, he's still moving a little bit slow, but offensively, he had more rhythm tonight, and it was good to see. And obviously, we had to play him a little bit extra. Mason has been with the flu for 2 days and just has not been able to hold any food down, and just just wasn't safe to even try him. So, and in fairness to KJ, KJ had the same thing and fought through it to give us some minutes, but I don't think he was himself either today. But that's part of being a part of the team. And I thought Demetrius Mims, who hasn't been playing much, and some of those guys came in and did a nice job. But these games come down to a team. Everybody's got to do their jobs, and I've got to do a better job, and I've got to get these guys playing better.
There was a point in the second half when a couple possessions, you guys got the ball into Timidale in good position, and it seemed like the offense kind of came to a stop. He was looking for somebody moving, and nobody was moving.
Yeah, and we've been working on that, just the pace of our offense and the space of it. But we do have, and we do that with Booker when he drives too. Is we don't have enough movement. Drew Cobb started the game with a couple of good back cuts off the penetration, but as the game wore on, there's a lot of standing, watching the two-man game, and but you got to give them credit. They scouted us well, and they had Edon and Alberts, pretty well guarded during the penetration or during the when Timmy didn't have an angle, and we just got to work on again playing together better. 7 assists and 16 turnovers. This is just that's just not offensively good enough distribution.
Assuming everybody's healthy, you still got the second half of the season. You've beaten Irvine, you've been competitive with everybody else. There is still a lot to play for.
Absolutely, there's a lot to play for, and I just got to get our guys to believe that that there's a lot to play for. The second half of the season, and we've had great regular seasons here in past years, and weren't playing our best basketball at the right time and end up out of the tournament. And I'm just keep telling our guys we're due to do it the other way here, but we've got to believe that. And right now, my biggest concern is just our mental state, and that they believe that and they keep battling. And if you keep battling, just like everything else in life, you'll work through it. But we're in a tough stretch right now, and it's easy to hang your head. And I think the points off turnovers is very indicative of that. That stat right there is very telling. And yet the rebounding stat, that's the best we've beat anybody on the boards all year, shows we're still fighting. It's just we got to channel it, and we got to do it through frustration of turning it over or fatigue or whatever it is. And I think they will. As I told them, I mean, we got we've had a bad stretch, but we got another stretch ahead of us. And if we play well, we'll be fine. And that's just the mindset that these guys have got to go into and go Saturday and go on the road. And I think we have 3 road games in a row. Well, we haven't played well at home lately. Let's go on the road and band up together. And it could be the best thing for us is to get out of here and go and just concentrate on what we need to do as a basketball team.
Coach, even though you out-rebounded Hawaii, it's appeared that you guys could have used Mason Riggins tonight. What was his status for not playing?
Well, he's had some flu. He went to urgent care on Tuesday night, and that's basically what they told him. And he tried, but he hasn't. I don't think he's kept any food down since Tuesday, and so to have to play on that is difficult. But we're hopeful that again, the flu usually cycles through for a few days, and we're hopeful that Saturday we can get him, because that was a lot of, like I said, a lot of minutes for Timmy. And I think getting healthy and getting everybody together is huge for us. We got Timmy a little bit more rhythm today, and just keep working. We got a month together to make something special happen, and I think these guys are committed to do that. But it's fragile, and any team that loses a few games in a row, you worry about their mental makeup, and that's my whole thing. We just got to go Saturday and play really hard, and eventually just say, okay, enough's enough. And I don't care if I miss a shot. I don't care, if I turn it over. I'm just going to go play as hard as I can. And if we do that, I think we'll turn this thing, and we'll have a good second half of the league season.
Tammy, speaking of minutes, this was the most you've played since you've came back. How do you feel health-wise, and how do you feel health-wise handling all these minutes tonight?
Obviously I'm not 100% out there, but I'm just blessed to be back playing with my team. Being out was really tough, and I'm just happy that my season wasn't over and I still get a chance to battle with these guys. So I'm just right now just trying to focus on going my all so we can be successful and win.
I mean, you played very brave, and for a guy who hasn't played, sat out 3 weeks, and you were pretty active. You were moving the high post. You were going up for rebounds. It looked at times like you were the most active player on the court for yourself. Can you just talk about that performance and what it will mean for you for the rest of the season going on from here?
I mean, just all in the effort to win. I mean, we lost, so I'm not really happy about the performance. I mean, obviously, I'm starting to get my rhythm back a little bit, but it was just all in the effort to win. I'm not happy with the outcome of the game, but it's a good thing to know that I'm okay. I could still play at this level with these guys. So I'm going forward. I'm gonna just try to stay active, stay aggressive. I know I'm still a step slow on the defensive end, so I'm just trying to really get that back, because that's what's more important. Getting stops. But it feels good to just know that I could still be playing with my team, and I'm gonna just try to give my all, whether it's offense, defense, or rebounding, just to help us win. The same thing that the coaches have been preaching to us, that the team that wins the tournament is the team that's in the best rhythm going into the tournament, and we know that. Obviously it's not good to lose. Having a losing record in conference is not what we want, but we're just trying to take strides to be better and get better, And, that's all we could preach right now is just trying to get better every day. And, Coach was talking about wanting to change and wanting to stop losing, having that fight to stop losing. And, it starts in practice with us, and we just got to bring that focus and bring that mentality every day to just get better and strive to be successful. So that's all we could really talk about right now.